Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A greeting, yet you flinch, your mind shackled by a single phrase that carries more weight than its simple meaning. Peace be upon you and God's mercy and blessings. You see me through a lens of misconception, faith as a locked door, my worth measured by your approval. But I've outgrown those constraints. I seek peace beyond the borders of doctrine. I embrace the quiet truth that hums beneath every prayer. Why burn books and ban questions? Because knowledge is the edifying equalizer, and that scares those who need control to maintain their confused sense of piety. I was baptized Baptist, schooled within a Catholic schoolhouse, cleansed by holy waters, given the sacrament as first communion, scolded in pulpits that preach grace but frowned at pants on women. I was taught silence in the language of sermons, told that obedience was holiness and submission sacred. From the garden to the minaret, from the altar to the ark, they've been writing me out since the beginning. Covered my power in cloth, neck to ankle, while men stroll with knees exposed, free to lead, speak to question. Modesty's burden laid at our feet, their weakness, our sin. Across scriptures and sanctuaries, I was called distraction. Less than or never enough unless I was quiet, covered, and small. I worshiped beside alabaster hues and Pentecostal pews. I found Islam in my 20s and hate in a stranger's eyes. Why did you blow up those buildings as if my hijab were the subterfuge? The fuse. By my 40s, I knew God was not confined to a simple path, yet I feel like protest for coloring outside the lines you drew without asking. Never discuss religion or politics, they say, but maybe silence is the problem. Isn't it a coincidence how the epicenter of three great faiths rests beneath the same skies? Jerusalem, claimed by Judaism's longing, Christianity's salvation, and Islam's ascension, all tracing back to Abraham, yet still shattering like blood-stained glass by conquest and creed. Everyone wants a corner of what should be common ground, Mecca and meaning marred by man-made borders. Isn't it funny how we argue over who God loves more as if heaven has a velvet rope? What if God is not in doctrine but the breath between us? So I ask again, is it heaven or hell that we wait to see who God loves more? Maybe God isn't waiting behind some velvet rope choosing sides. Maybe God is waiting to see who dares to build a bridge instead of drawing a line. Now this poem is both sermon and sword, a sacred archive. See? Who said a woman couldn't preach?